public comment. We have Mr. Chris Becker with the Extension Office. Come right up here, please, sir.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Chairman.
Good morning.
Chris Becker with the Limestone County Extension Office and the 4-H program, like Commissioner Daly said. And I'm here today to request that the Commission look at possibly funding the Extension Office and the 4-H program for our original request back during the budget hearings of $10,000. We're facing some cuts if we're not able to generate some support. The $10,000 in funds would help support the 4-H agent assistant position, who is the agent that goes to the 4-H clubs, the schools, and does a lot with our program. And in years past, we've operated in a deficit, and we're not able to do that any longer. And so I respectfully request that the Commission look at funding that request of the $10,000.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
I appreciate the work you do there, Chris.
Anybody got any questions for Chris?
You do so much work with the young folks in the county here, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. We appreciate you still wearing our Auburn shirt. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I still wear mine, too, so don't feel bad. All right. Ellen, do we have any more public comment?
We do not.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, Chris. First on the agenda, we'll have a motion to, first we'll have on here the minutes from November the 22nd, 2022. Anybody got any discussion with the minutes? All right, no discussion with that. Next thing on here, we'll have claims in the amount of $2,010,307.35. Anybody got any dispute or any conversation with any of the claims that are being paid? All right, moving on, we have no public hearing. Resolutions and orders, we have none. Contracts, agreements, MOUs, grants, we have none. Budget revisions, we have 4 on here today, and I'll kind of go through these a second. First one on here is for District 1 for motor vehicle for $55,000. The other one's for the Commission Office for motor vehicles for $56,000. The other one is for Main Street, and it's for $8,000. And I'll kind of be giving a little history and explain of that one. I know we've all. Terry Richardson down at the Farmers Market, you know, she always does so much down there, and she wanted to paint the top of the Farmers Market, and was applying for a grant and stuff like that. And well, we went through the process, and she got us a price on painting it and all. I told her we would look at supplying the paint and her supplying the labor. And come to find out, the material was going to cost us about $8,000. And they had a $10,000 grant, and I said, well, let's get a price on putting a new roof on it. So we could put a new roof on it for about the same amount of money we could paint it. So we're going to get a new roof put on it for about $18,000, and we're going to give $8,000 to their organization. So we're paying 8, and they're paying 10. So that's what that is about. If anybody don't have any objection to that, so which I know anytime you can get the majority of something paid for a county building, that's a plus to us. So, but anyways, and another one is $7,500 for the engineering department. So anybody got any more discussion or any questions about any one of the 4 budget revisions on here today? All righty. No questions. Moving on. Emergency purchase, we have none. Board appointments, we have none. Award of bids, we have 2. One is for W.H. Thomas for motor oils, and it's an amount of $22,615.04. And the other one will be for Lynn Layton Chevrolet, and it's for vehicles, and it's for $55,990. Anybody got any discussion with either one of those? All right. Moving on, we got personnel actions. We've got 2 new hires here. We have approved to hire Kenneth Ray Anderson Jr., Andrews, let me put on my glass, Andrews Jr. as a deputy sheriff, effective December the 5th of 2022, and that's pending a drug screening. And the second one will be to approve to hire Caden Mitchell Davis as a corrections officer, effective December the 5th, 2022, pending a drug screening also. Anybody got any discussion or any objection to either one of those hires? All right. Merit increases, we have none today at this time. Engineers report, and for the record, Danny doesn't have a subdivision in his district this month. That is unusual. That District 2 not to have one. So
that is unusual. So District 1 and District 3, we're it's your district or your time this time. So Ronnie Springer subdivision, minor for preliminary and final, creating 3 lots in District 1. Brigadoon Highlands Phase 4, it's a replat to combine some lots. Those lots are found in 2 other plats, which are lots 93, 94, and let's see here, of the replat of lot 71 through 75 and 84 through 92. So that's why that's so wordy. But it's a minor for preliminary and final, creating one lot from the 3 in District 3. Anthony W. Defoe subdivision, this is a minor for preliminary and final, creating 3 lots in District 1. And then Creekside Park Phase 3, this is a major for final approval, creating 24 lots in District 3. So that's all that I have.
Anybody got any discussion with any one of the subdivisions?
You feel left out, Danny?
No.
I just wondered.
And I know why we got a moment here. A lot of times I'll get a call, about now most of the time they're going down to Mark, about a subdivision where it's a replat. Well, I know I was looking at this one like Brigadoon, it goes from it's combining lots a lot of times. And so really a lot of people get up, want to know they're cutting up, making more. A lot of times they're making a bigger lot to build a bigger home.
This
so.
one, we did have some phone calls. That name was fairly confusing just because of, but that's the way the probate judge's office is able to keep track of what changes are made. So, but yeah, that one is a combination. But if it was ever platted, then we have to go through the replat process. So.
I know I've got a piece of property where I'm going to give my son, and I'm going to have to do it on it, where it was divided into lots, and he's going to put a house right in the middle of the 2 lots, so we'll have to go back and do that ourselves, I'm sure, so. Anyhow, I just wanted to let everybody know that that's why it's that way. Any other thing, Mark?
No, that's it.
Well, that's, all right, moving on, we have no other business, executive session, we have none, and we will recess for 15 minutes and be back here in about 9:21, so thank y'all.